The Riftbreaker. Is it worth a buy? Let's read the words of the developer. The Riftbreaker is a base-building survival game with action RPG elements. You are an elite scientist commando inside an advanced mecha suit capable of dimensional rift travel. Hack and slash countless enemies, build up your base, collect samples and research new inventions to survive. Yes guys, it's finally here. Probably, well, yeah, definitely my most anticipated game of 2021. I've been looking forward to this ever since I played the prologue demo thing. Was it last year? Probably last year when I played it. And I've just heard some good news about this game. It's getting co-op as well. I didn't actually notice that there was a ray tracing in advance. I was so excited to get into the game. I totally missed that. But I did put it on for an hour at the end there, and yeah, it runs fine on my system. No problems whatsoever. Never had a single crash. It just runs great, really. Even when there's a lot of shit going down, it's still fine. So no problems whatsoever on a 2080 i9. The sounds is really cool as well. The music's nice. It's got a really nice score to it, and it looks fantastic. I think the graphics look great. The explosions, the flamethrowers. It's just an awesome looking game, this. Now, if you haven't played the demo, and I highly recommend you go and play it, that'll give you an idea of how the game actually works. But now it has a campaign. Now, I was expecting a campaign with lots and lots of missions, but it appears, and I haven't quite finished it yet, but it appears that it's just one big kind of... It feels like a movie, really. You land on this planet, and when I think back to yesterday when I started playing this, I played it for 54 hours now, but only 15 in the last 24. So yeah, haven't had much sleep. But when I think about when I landed on that first planet, and now I'm juggling 4 different planets, 3 different bases, it's just insane. It's just absolutely insane. So you've got a campaign, which I'm going to talk about in a second, and you also have survival mode. Now survival mode is brilliant because what you can do with that is you can customize the difficulty to suit whatever you want to do. You can delay the waves, although I did try that, and as soon as I built my communications hub and upgraded me HQ, the wave delay just seemed to go out the window. I think that's a bug because I'm pretty sure when I played the demo that wasn't a problem. So yeah, but the skirmish mode's fantastic. You can just customize your game the way you want it. There's a sandbox mode, so you can just really build a good big base up, and there's no fear of anybody going to attack you. You can set attacks up yourself through the God control menu. So it's got everything, this game, except fucking co-op, which it really needs, but it is getting, like I said. Now the campaign, like I said, is one big giant mission. You are trying to get a portal back to Earth, and you start off on this really nice green veggie planet, and you build up your base, and it's the usual stuff with base building. You've got to have the right raw materials to refine them into other things such as ammunition, power, materials to craft with. There's a ton of stuff to craft in your base, different things to process, sludge, water, uranium. There's so many different things that you have to get, and a lot of them are on different planets. So you build this rift gate so you can jump through a rift to another world where you set up another base. Now each planet is a different biome, and some of them are absolutely brutal with the weather conditions, and I'll go into different things that will happen to you in a sec, but just the environmental hazards and the shit tons of monsters that you fight. I mean, different species, different varieties. I don't know how many there are, but I lost count. There's just tons of different types of enemies. Some you have to use explosives for, some for fire. It just depends, and you are well armed. Your mech has 6 slots for weapons. You can customize the control, but there's some hard locked keys, which is a shame, so I can't use me TGFH. I'm having to use Wasad, but with this, because there's no crouch and all, I'm not too fussed. I can use Wasad with it. You've got flamethrowers, you've got hammers, you've got swords, you've got spears, you've got miniguns, machine guns, you've got plasma guns, you've got grenade launch. Guys, if there's such a weapon, you've got the f***er. And you need it because you will be attacked by swarms of the little bastards. They're all over the place. And as you want, and you have to explore the planets because you'll get missions to go and find certain anomalies on the different planets, and you have to wander around, and you've got a little short-range radar to see where the enemy are, and it's shitty. You get you get hammered. I've died a couple of times on planets, but if you find that you're ill-equipped, which I have in pretty every situation that I've gone to another planet, I've gone a little bit too early, and you can teleport back, sort your weapons out, get your armor upgrades, because you can upgrade your suit armor as well, and then go back and finish it off, which I have done. You have loads of different means to defend your base as well. I love the mine towers. You can build these towers and they spew out mines, and the longer the left, the more mines, and you can just have a carpet of mines around your base. You've got artillery towers, laser towers, plasma towers, fire towers, all kinds of towers, minigun towers, artillery, radar to extend the range of them. There's so much to do in your base, so much to build, but you've got to watch them power levels. You've got to make sure you're not running out of resources. I've pretty much run out of resources certainly in the vicinity of my main base, but also out in the map as well. There's some left in the far reaches of the map, but I'm currently getting resources from another planet. They all come back to the main planet, so you can have different mining colonies on all kinds of places, but make sure you defend them. Now, there's not just all the different huge creatures and small swarms of creatures to worry about. You've got meteor storms, which can f*** you up real bad. You've got earthquakes, which are probably even worse than that. You've got acid rain, which will just start eating through your buildings. You need to have repair towers up around your base, and even then, if you get some really unlucky RNG, your repair towers get taken out as well. And if you get a swarm at the same time, it's just mayhem, absolute mayhem. So there's a lot of stuff that you have to keep an eye on, but it is so damn fun to play. And you'll get lulls when nothing happens for a good 5 minutes, and give you time to repair and do things and maybe jump off to another planet. So it's not all frantic stuff. There's time to just have a look around, explore the planet a little bit, find some more ores. You can do some scanning with your special scanner to find hidden ores underground. And you've got a huge tech tree. You've got three tech trees. You've got like your main tech tree for buildings and upgrades, and then you've got your weapon one, and then you've got your alien research as well. And that takes a while to get through. You can't really just dive straight into the alien research one. It's dependent on where you are with your progress in the campaign and how quickly you've gone and scanned a lot of stuff. Getting information on the fauna, fungi and wildlife, because some researchers are locked behind them kind of quests completely, which makes perfect sense because you're using the data from them to expand your technology. So if you haven't scanned them, well, you can't get the technology, can you? I absolutely love this game, guys, and it's only £22.50. If this was made by a AAA company, and it could easily have been, it's that good, this would have been £50. But it's made by an indie company, Exor Studios, who've made some pretty decent games, these have. And it's damn well worth well worth the money. Damn. The only thing that pissed me off with it was the preachy woman that is in the mech talking about environmentalist issues and all of that. I don't want to know. I'm not interested, mate. I'm not interested in any of that when I'm playing a game. All I want to do is get away from all. There's enough preaching about that in the fucking world. I play games to get away from all that. Luckily, it was only in the first 15-20 minutes that she kind of gave this monologue, and she was interrupted by the guy in the mech suit anyway. So that was the only real criticism of the game, and a couple of bugs that I have found. Oh, and there's another thing that I didn't like. All the controls aren't listed. For example, I had no idea you could hold Alt and build your highest level building that you've researched. I'm kind of building the low ones and then upgrading them. If I'd known Alt, but it doesn't tell you. It literally doesn't tell you. So that pissed me off as well. But anyway, there you go, guys. The Riftbreaker is out now, and it's definitely worth a buy.